Hey, U10s and U10 coaches, we're talking about separation in alpine skiing. You guys are doing amazing this year, amazing in the gates, amazing in the moguls, the trees, free skiing, in the air, all of that. It's time to start having a deliberate focus about what our body is doing and how our entire body isn't doing the same thing all together, but different body parts are separated out doing different stuff. The more skilled we become, the more we have the ability to have our upper body do one thing and our lower body do something else. So our lower body can really absorb, while our upper body, our tight core, is staying very stable with a good upper body posture. We may be focusing more on our edging. Our outside leg might be getting long, the inside leg might be getting really short. To start to establish greater edge angle. That's separation. When we're less skilled, one movement can have a chain reaction down your whole body. And it's so important in skiing that we have the ability to hold our upper body still and move our lower body, work our lower body, or in skiing, if we get out of balance, which always happens, that we can get way out of balance, but our legs and skis can still be doing what we want them to do, carving in the snow, carrying speed, or absorbing in the moguls, whatever that is. Another form of separation might be making a really short radius turn down a steep or through the moguls. Your legs are turning a lot, but your upper body, your hips and your upper body are very quiet, just working down the hill with your pole plants, allowing those legs to turn, turn, turn underneath your real stable core. All different forms of separation. The more skilled you are, the more you're going to be able to allow one part of your body to do one thing and another part of your body to be quiet, stable, doing something else. We do so much with you guys to try to isolate different body parts. We might make short radius turns and you might hold your poles high over your head. You might hang on to your head. You might have your hands on your hips while your lower body is reaching out, is edging, it's absorbing. One leg may be getting longer than the other. All the while your upper body and your core is very quiet and stable and very precise in terms of how you're directing your upper body and what to do with it. Your upper body might be directed towards your outside ski, a little bit down and out towards your outside ski tip, so you can balance with the outside ski and start to really establish some angles.
Unbuckle your boots, feel your ankles, and I just want you guys to go down the cat road here, and I just want you to go with a lot of tension in your legs and your feet underneath you. I just want you to go back and forth, edge to edge with your hands out in front. And just, build up a little speed. Don't try to do it when it's too slow. But when you build up a little bit of speed, just see how quickly you can go back and forth using add and adduction, squeezing these muscles in your legs.
Like doing real turns? Or?
Nope, just back and forth in a straight line. As soon as you touch one edge, you go to a flat ski and you go to the other edge.
Okay.
And so you're skiing with good foot spacing and almost like there's a ball between your legs. And it's all coming from your knees and ankles.
Okay.
When it comes to separation, what interests me a lot with the younger athletes is foot-to-foot separation, so parts of the body. We talk about we talk about upper body, lower body separation in terms of keeping the upper body down the hill and the lower body works underneath you. With the U14s, and then I look at U12s also, what I think is really important, when you see youngsters that are solid slalom skiers and that are solid tech skiers, which of course is our foundation, they're able to move foot to foot very strong. So they do a lot of exercises both on snow, but of course it starts off snow with regards to moving from one outside foot to the other outside foot, which translates to one outside ski to the other outside ski.
So guys, we've been doing a lot of drills lately, right? A lot of upper lower body separation, but we want to bring it into more of a real sense and how it feels when you ski and what it looks like. And I was just out free skiing this morning with my dad. And what I thought about is when you come out of that turn and you move really quick from edge to edge, right? And almost instantly when you start edging the ski starts turning on slalom skis, right? And so that inside foot has to be right up underneath you. That inside leg has to be shortening almost instantly when you start skiing. So how do you pressure the outside ski? Do you just push on the outside ski or do you shorten the inside leg? Yeah, this is how I think about pressuring the outside ski, is by shortening this inside leg, because this is what creates pressure on the outside ski. You're skiing a steep pitch like this, look at the offset of this course. It's pretty turny, right? You're gonna have to have separation. You're gonna have to come back across the hill. The more you shorten this leg, the more everything comes underneath you. So what I want you guys to do is make some big across the hill turns, feel all the phases of the turn, really point the skis out, get your skis tipped up on edge so I can see your bases if I'm looking downhill. Moving forward, but then as soon as you start to initiate that ski, that inside leg shortens and that inside foot is underneath you, so that at the end of the turn, you can move on to that new ski. Because that inside leg is right underneath you and you're nice and level with your hands. I really like across the hill slalom turns where you can really feel that inside leg shorten. And slalom skis are a really good tool to play and feel the top of the turn and feel all the phases of the turn and really feel that inside leg come up underneath you. You have to have good hip mobility and flexibility to ski that way, and a strong core. You can't do it if you don't ski from the core. So once you ingrain that muscle memory, kind of becomes second nature, but you have to practice leveling out, practice skiing with poles on your hips, practice skiing with your poles in front so you can feel what that inside half of your body is doing. Good. Only thing that could be better, look at Coop, he's a little more forward than you, but everything else is good, James. Okay. And if you're more forward, then you don't end up rotated. Hips and your upper body are one unit and your legs are separate, so you can turn your legs without turning your upper body. So we try to teach hop turns that way, teach pivot slips that way, keep our hips and upper body facing down the hill and engage our core, and ski from the core. That's what we talk about. And